Hi guys, it's Maggie. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a little bit more personal. I kind of just wanted to sit down and talk to you like best friends, just having a little combo. But yeah, so I have been getting a lot of messages on Instagram recently and also seeing a bunch of comments on my recent videos, and it has been a lot about like confidence, and a lot of you guys have been asking me like how I'm so confident in myself and how I got to the point where I am so confident in my own skin. And even some of you guys message me and tell me that like after watching my videos and stuff like that, you guys are starting to feel more confident about yourselves, which is absolutely amazing. Like that is so touching to me and it just means so much to me. So I just wanted to thank you guys for that, because that seriously is so sweet and just like means a lot to me. So anyway, I am not gonna keep this intro super long. I just wanted to sit down and talk about like my story a little bit, and then just kind of touch upon how I became so confident in my own skin and how you guys can too. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started with the video and I hope that you guys like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of background information about myself before we get started. So I didn't really start my whole entire like health and fitness journey until my senior year of high school. So all growing up, I like played ice hockey and I played it very competitively. That's like literally all I did. I just played sports growing up, so I was an athlete, and my hockey team, like we won the national championship. We competed in like multiple state championships. Like it was just something that my life revolved around. But once I was a senior in high school, I decided that I didn't want to continue playing hockey in college. I just wanted to kind of focus on myself, focus on growing into a different person, because hockey was kind of all that I knew. So going to college, that was probably the best thing I could have done, was to stop playing sports altogether, because growing up I had done a lot with it and it was fun and I was very successful, but I just knew that when I went to college I wanted to like do things that actually interested me and kind of like find myself. So that is how I became like the person I am today. So my senior year of high school, after my last hockey game ever, which was actually at the TD Garden in Boston, we played in the state championship and we actually won it. So that was my last time I ever have skated. And after that, I kind of realized like, since I'm not playing sports anymore, I'm gonna have to work out. And in 2015, when I graduated high school, that was like the big time for like Instagram and like fitness and stuff like that. So I followed Kayla Etsinas, and there was a guide that she came out with, and it's called the Bikini Body Guide, or like BBG, and a ton of people did it at that time. And a girl that I actually follow on Instagram, she did a video about like her BBG experience, and I watched it and it was like honestly so true, and it just like really touched me and like made me want to make a video like talking about my experience. So basically, when I did the BBG guide, if you're not familiar with it, it's a 12-week guide that kind of gives you workouts Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday you do like your own cardio workouts. And I feel like just the guide and like the meal plan and just what Kayla was promoting and like the BBG community was just super unhealthy. So that is like the mindset that I had surrounding me when I started my whole like fitness journey after I stopped playing sports. So that time, I like, not saying I was insecure with myself, but I definitely wanted to like change things about my body. I was unhappy with my legs because they're so muscular, like my butt. I feel like I just didn't like that about myself and I wanted to change it. And I'm not saying that if you have something that you don't like about yourself, that it's like not okay to change it. Like if you want to work towards bettering yourself, then that's fine, you can do that. But for me, I just like saw all these girls on Instagram and they had much smaller legs than I did and just were different than me. So I thought that I like had to work out in order to look that way. But yeah, so basically going into my freshman year of college, I was still doing the BBG guide, and I was so afraid of the freshman 15 that I like didn't eat anything unhealthy freshman year, and I just would like work out all the time and like do this guide and just like follow these girls on Instagram to like check up on their progress. And it was just like a big community where like you kind of got like obsessed over it a little bit. And for me, that was like so exhausting, and I actually started to like lose a bunch of weight, and I weighed the least I've ever weighed in my whole entire life, and I was just like very, very skinny and like lean, and like basically didn't have anything to me. Like my legs had gotten smaller, my butt had gotten smaller, and yeah. So anyway, that is like the background of like how I kind of got started in feeling more confident in myself. Basically, I just did that guide and it changed my body drastically. But what I realized throughout that was that the way that I was working out and the way that I was kind of like restricting myself when I was eating is just so unhealthy and unsustainable. And I just feel like I looked at myself and I thought that I looked good, but in reality, I didn't like feel good on the inside. So that's kind of where everything changes to the point I'm at today. And I just feel like right now I'm the most confident that I've ever been in my own skin. And I feel like so many of you guys ask me like, what is your workout routine? Like, what do you eat? And truly, I eat whatever I want, whatever makes me feel good. And eating healthy, I have been doing that for a really long time. It's just a habit that I've gotten into. My mom used to buy really healthy groceries for us when we were growing up, so I'm just used to that. And also just eating a healthy diet makes me feel better, so I know how I feel when I eat foods that are bad, that they just like don't make me feel good. So it's all about how they make me feel. That's why I choose to eat healthy. It's not to like make myself look a certain way, just because it like gives me more energy, fuels me, stuff like that. And also, if I do want something unhealthy, I'm gonna eat it. So I just don't really worry that much about what I'm eating. I'm not really strict, because I feel like when you get strict on yourself and you start restricting foods, it just messes with your head so much, and then you like overthink things, and you see other people eating certain things and like the way that they look, and you think that like if you eat that way, you're gonna look that way. And it's just like, I don't know, social media has a lot to do with it, because it just like messes it up so much, because truly everybody's body is different, and what you eat is going to be different than what somebody else eats, and like what works for your body is not going to work for theirs, and vice versa. So basically what I do is I just like work out however makes me feel the best, and I like to lift weights. So I'll do like legs, arms, and I'll do some cardio in between. I'll do like soul cycle and stuff like that. But I literally used to go on the treadmill for like 45 minutes and just do straight cardio, and I don't know, it just like wasn't the best for me and wasn't the best for my body. And I feel like I just found something that makes me feel good and makes me like feel the best, look my best, but it doesn't have like all of this added like mind game stuff to come along with it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to like lose weight, I'm not trying to look a certain way, I'm just truly doing what's best for my body. And yeah, so going into more about like self-confidence, basically I feel like just doing like any type of workout that makes you feel good is gonna really help make you feel better in the long run, because like I was saying before, like what you do for a workout and what somebody else does is gonna benefit each of you in different ways. So I would just find out what works best for you and then start like doing that. Maybe experiment with different things, try new things, and just see what you like the best and see what makes you feel the best. So aside from like the health and fitness aspect of this, I didn't really want to like get lost and like get off track about that, but I just kind of wanted to talk about like the things that make me feel good and like where I started to where I am now. And definitely just, I don't know, doing the workouts that I want to do and eating what makes me feel good is what is best for me, and just like makes me feel the best about myself, which also goes with like my self-confidence. But going into the confidence aspect, how I feel so confident in myself and how I got to this point is kind of like straightforward, and I can sit here all day and tell you guys like 10 tips on how to feel confident in yourself and stuff like that, but truly it is different for everybody. And I feel like that's where people don't realize it, and they kind of just like lack that information, and they think that everybody just has to look a certain way in order to be like beautiful and to be idolized. I feel like on social media and nowadays there's like the type of girl that is idolized and that everybody would look at and be like, oh my god, I need to look like that, and like just looking a certain way to like fit in with society. And I just think that that's so wrong, and I just really believe that in order to truly feel confident in yourself, you just have to come to the realization that you are different and you are unique and you're not like anybody else, and just kind of come to the realization of how cool that is. And I don't know, I just feel like, as an example, if you take two different flowers, so you have a rose and a peony, they are completely different, they both look different, they have different smells, they have different colors, and they both are beautiful flowers, and people love roses and people also love peonies, and that's just like humans. Everybody looks different and has different qualities about them, and just different things about like their bodies and their looks and their personality, which is so unique. And I think that that's the coolest thing ever. So just kind of embracing how you are and how you were created is really gonna help with that. And it's kind of hard like to talk about. I feel like my mind is just everywhere, but truly that is how I look at it, and that is the way that it has helped me the most. I just kind of have realized that the things that I was unhappy about before, like my legs being big and my butt and like not having like little legs, is something that like used to bother me. But I just kind of realized that I am lucky and I look this way, and there's not anything that's gonna change. I'm not gonna put so much effort and like change my life drastically and make myself live this unsustainable life by like eating healthy all the time and working out 24/7 in order to have smaller legs, just because that is like what I would have thought a few years ago. I just kind of realized that like I have curves and that's the way that I was made, and some people, that's the opposite for them. They want to have curves and they work so hard and they go to the gym and they do squats because they want their legs to be bigger and they want a big butt. So I feel like there are things that people have about themselves, like qualities that they always want to change. So I would just be like grateful for what you have and what you were created with, because you're so unique and nobody else is created like you. Like, you're so different. I think that's the coolest thing ever. Like, if everybody walked around on this earth and everybody looked the same, that would be so boring. I don't know, I feel like there would be no differences in the world, and I feel like being different is just so amazing. And yeah, so I don't know, I just kind of wanted to sit down today and like talk about that with you guys, because I just feel like it's super important. I don't want you guys to feel like insecure and feel like you need to change the way that you are in order to like fit this image that's in society. Like, you are beautiful in your own way, and I just think that everybody has different qualities and traits about them that are super cool. So just live your life and like be your badass self and just like do what makes you happy. And yeah, that's basically all that you can do, because truly what other people do is not necessarily gonna work for you. Like I was saying, everybody's different, so just kind of like live your life the way that you want to live it. Like, eat what you want, work out how you want, dress how you want, like act how you want, be you, because you are unique, and that's the coolest thing ever, and nobody can take that away from you. So yeah, that is basically like my little talk today about like confidence, I guess. And something that I want to do on this video is I want each and every one of you guys watching to comment down below and say something that you love about yourself, like a trait that you just like that is your favorite. And I'm gonna do it too. I'll comment down below too, but I just want you guys to do that, and I want to read all of your comments and see what you guys' one thing that you love about yourself is. But yeah, just like, I just want to spread like positivity and stuff like that, and I just want all of you guys to feel comfortable in your own skin, because a lot of you guys ask me like how I'm so confident and stuff like that, and I just wanted to like put that in perspective for you, because I haven't always been like this. Not like I haven't struggled with like being super insecure, but there were definitely times in my life where there were things about myself that I wanted to change, and I kind of like went through all of that and realized that back then I wasn't even truly happy. So now can confidently say that I'm like the most happy within myself that I've ever been, and I really want you guys to feel that way about yourselves too, because like life's too short. You literally live one life, so there's no time to like be so hard on yourself. So yeah, that is just what I wanted to talk about today and get a little real with you guys. I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm gonna end it off here, but I just wanted to kind of get all my thoughts together. This is actually my second time filming this, because I filmed it once before and I just feel like my thoughts were everywhere and there were things that I didn't say that I wanted to say, and just, I don't know, but yeah. So basically that is just all I'm trying to say, is that everybody's unique and you just kind of have to like come to realization with that, like within yourself, and take the way that you are and the body that you have and just yourself, and work towards being the best version of yourself, because you are you and you're not going to change. So I feel like it's just so cool that we're all just so unique and different, and just being yourself and like living your life and knowing that every single day you are just doing little things to like better yourself, whether that's like going outside and going for a walk, or working out, doing your favorite workout, or just eating your favorite food. Like, I don't know, I just feel like life's too short to have all these standards and worry about things like that. So just being comfortable within yourself and just loving yourself is probably one of the most rewarding things in life. So yeah, I'm gonna end off this video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any other like questions or comments, just leave them down below. I would love to like chat with you guys and connect even more. You guys mean so much to me, and all of your comments and like kind words on Instagram and in my videos just like really touch me, and I don't know, I just makes me like emotional that I can have this effect on so many people, and that's what I want to use my platform for. I want you guys to be as confident in yourselves as you guys can. I just really want to spread that like self-confidence throughout the world. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.